Hello, dear friends. Good afternoon, good evening. Yes, hope you can see me, you can hear me. Yes, after a couple of minutes, another titled Tuesday is starting, and we see that Magnus is also playing, and Polish fighter Duda, Grishuk, yes, many. Arjun is playing. Yes, let me check my YouTube. Let me. Yes. Seems more or less it's fine. And let's also briefly check. Just I was watching Arsenal Bayern Munich, and match ended 2-2. Where is it? Maybe here. Yes, Arsenal Bayern Munich ended in a draw, and Real Madrid Manchester City ended in a draw. Actually, do they use draw in football as well? Yes, let's see. Rodrigo. Yes, 2 minutes left, and also it was very interesting. I went today to St. Louis Chess Club. Also was very close in front of Hall of Fame. And by the way, in Toronto, in Canada, another round is going, and yes, Alireza is playing Hikaru. Yes, complicated position. White is probably slightly better. Gukesh with the white pieces against Abbasov is not worse, but didn't get anything significant as well. Yes, Vidit is maybe slightly better, but he spent too much time. So he's low on time, but had better position. And Prag catched Nepo in the opening, and it was very interesting idea going bishop h3. If any of you followed the game, instead of going bishop b3, the very standard move, yes, he went bishop h3, and Nepo knew some following moves, but then he went wrong, and even he found a couple of precise moves, but then he went wrong with knight d7 was precise, probably rook d5, and there he went knight c5, after which position is close to lost. Bishop h2 and knight c5 would have been the strongest. Yes, and we are starting, dear friends. I just had time after the first title Tuesday to check my games, and here we go. Yes, d4. Yes, c4, b5, during first title Tuesday I got this position, so I assume knight c3 is the move. e4, knight e4, knight e4, queen a5. Should I develop? I guess I should develop my knight on well, let's go also a4. Okay, let's go knight e2. Yes, I wanted to take a takes b, and here b takes a. If he takes, queen a5. How do I protect? Queen b3 do I play, or I guess queen b3, queen c2 I also like. Bishop b2 I don't like at all. Queen b3, queen c2, knight g4 if he's coming. Okay, let's try queen b3. Yes, knight g4, knight d7 are the standard moves. Rook a8, rook b8 he can always play. Yes, rook b8 he goes. Let's try with let's go a4, or do we allow something? Let's see if I go bishop b2, what's wrong with my bishop b2? Will he take knight e4, knight e4? But I have bishop c3 in the end. Let's go bishop b2. If he takes knight, yes, knight e4, but this I saw. I was thinking probably I'm blundering something, but yes, I wanted to go this. Just moving bishop away. Rook b3, bishop a5. He can take rook a3, of course. Not easy position at all. Yes, and he goes for it. Yes, what should I do? Should I go bishop to d8, king f8, or should I bring my bishop back to d2? Bishop d2, rook d3 he can play. No, position is not easy at all. Position is not easy at all. You know, it's not easy. Bishop d2. Bishop d8. Okay, let's go bishop d8. Yes, let's go rook b1, I guess. King e8. Yes, very complicated position. Yes, he goes. I can take bishop c5, but I'm not sure how better is my position. Okay, let's go h4. Let's go f3. Yes, I thought I'm doing better, like king f1, okay. Yes, it does. Knight g5. King e2. No, I'm worse. I'm already worse. Where I went wrong, actually. Yes, let's say knight e6, or let's say 96. Knight f8 check. 96. Yes, h7 is hanging, and I'm ready to take it. If he pushes h pawn, then g6 is hanging. But he can always start pushing c and d pawns. So let's hope for the best. And yes, he goes, let's say bishop h4. No, I lost. Dear friends. I thought I played well. No, but this position is complicated. I'm probably not worse, but maybe already bishop c5 would have been the strongest. And later on I maybe got like bishop h6, very good move. Bishop g5 I shouldn't. Okay. Yes, I was following my YouTube channel. No, really, it was surprising that 94, rook b5, bishop c3. I thought I'm better, and probably I was better, but then surprisingly I lost. Yes, okay. Happens. Bishop c3 takes. Yes, it was better to maybe take on c5. Yes, Magnus 1. We are having only one game, so queen c4, queen c3, black is winning. And white lost on time, but they played more than 117 moves. Yes, and I'm playing against FM with the black pieces. My opponent does have half point and we don't have points yet. Let's go d5. I think here you can go c5. Knight c6. Queen b6. Trying to put some pressure on d4. So he does have knight c3, d takes c, short castle is an option. No, knight c3 I don't like much. Yes, d takes c. Yes, I'm having also queen b2, which is very nice move, I guess. Yes, let's take it. Let's take on c5 as well. Short castle. And black is already better, I guess. Yes, let's... d4 is an option to play. And yes, let's go d4. Yes, my bishop is not really... Bishop b6, should I play or not? Queen a3 is an option as well. Like, okay, queen a3. Yes, takes with the queen, knight d2. But okay, I'm pawn up, no? Let's say rook d8. Knight b3, queen h5, I will go as queen h5 anyway. With the ideas bishop g4, bishop h3, bishop g4, attacking on e2. Yes, and d3 isn't coming. Okay, let's say another useful move. Queen d2. Yes, opponent plays precisely. Let's go h6. Yes, my idea is to jump maybe knight e5. c5 he plays. Let's go back with the bishop. Yes, and bishop d5 or bishop takes b3. Bishop c6, rook c6, I guess. Knight d4, rook takes c5. No, but in the end he had something. Okay, bishop d5. Because knight d4, bishop g2, bishop d5, rook d5. No, he's... What if I take twice and take on a2? Queen d7 he does want, or... But why should I take twice if I can take once and take there? Oh, the start for takes, queen d5 is coming, no? I'm 2 pawns up and I have queen d5. It's not winning yet, but it's much better for us. Yes, rook c4, g5 doesn't win. So let's play something like queen a6. No, it's much better for me. Queen is coming to c6. Let's say check. b5 looks very interesting, but let's say we just oh, sorry, c takes b will take. I just forgot about it. Okay, let's continue with a5. Yes, rook d4. So if I take, yes, let's take. Let's push a4. a4 first, or yes, let's push it. h5, he goes h5, probably the strongest move. Let's continue with f5. Yes, position is winning, but we should be very precise to not give any chances. Like king h7, you shouldn't even take time, just yes, and here just take the pawn, but he will take the other, but don't take, play queen d7. Yes, and f4 finishes the game. Yes, second game we won. Let's move to check other games. Magnus Carlsen is playing, and Magnus is winning. And Magnus won against my good friend Sako Chess, and Magnus won. And Nihal isn't, but his opponent is decent player. Like white is better, but very drawish. Yes, white is trying, why not? Maybe you can push f-pawn, keep checking. Yes, g4 he goes, h takes queen g4, and queen e5 is an option. Queen b7, yes. And Grischuk is better, but not. Yes, probably Grischuk is winning. Yes, g5, and now king comes. Yes, king comes and takes pawn on a4, yes. And Nikita resigns. They are still playing. Bogdan Deak lost, or like he is white, and yes, he lost, surprisingly. Bardia Daneshvar. Bardia drew this game despite being down a pawn. Yes, Ivic, Velimir Ivic is playing Gennady Kozlov, and game ended in a draw. Threefold repetition, and here we are having yes, white is better, and we should be really careful not to allow trade of queens. But why not king c8? He doesn't want to have king there. Oh, king b5. Yes, annoying position. You should hide your queen somewhere there. Like b4 was an option to play. Before queen f1 was there. But queen f1 check is there. Queen c4, it's a draw. But now queen f2 doesn't work, and again very unpleasant position. Like b5 was there. Oh, white is going to win, of course. I had similar position against Rinat Jumabayev. That game I managed to hold. Yes, this is the only idea you... But king b8, let's say. King b8, b7. Yes, white should achieve this king b8, b7. Yes, b7, and then start like check and b7, and then we will see. Yes, and then we will see how. Yes, somewhere queen c5. The king c7 wins already. No, queen b6 wins. And white won. Wow, very impressive. Yes, first round didn't go well, and it seems I'm having problems with against Benko. Yes, knight f3, knight c3, bishop f4, e3. Yes, let's go. So takes d. Let's take with the knight. Let's go bishop d3. Will my opponent play it? Okay, let's go short castle. h6. Let's jump knight e5, stopping all kind of knight c6 moves. c4 isn't really working. I guess I can take just and bishop e4. No, he does have some problems. Bishop b7 he goes, but now I want to go queen g4, and even bishop h6 looks so tempting. Like, you know, bishop h6, g takes, queen g4, king h8, queen f5 is almost checkmate. If it goes bishop g5, queen f5 check is anyway. King g7 will my opponent play. Yes, queen g4 also looks so good. Bishop h6 is g takes, queen, bishop g5. Okay, let's go queen g4. Let's be more practical. Because bishop h6 probably does work. I think bishop c8 is the strongest move. Yes, king h8, just queen f5 finishes the game. Knight c6, bishop h6 is always there. I can also continue. Yes, bishop c8, where should I go? Queen g3 is an option. Queen f3 I like. No, but bishop h6 early, g takes h, queen g4, king, bishop g5 I didn't like. No, bishop g5, h4 and f4 is good. Like king h8, yes, queen f5, king g7. Yes, what is like checkmate, queen h7. No, bishop g5 is the only move. And yes, there I didn't want to. No, bishop h6 would have been stronger. Bishop h6 would have been stronger than what I have done. But at least let's hope. Bishop c8, queen g3, bishop h4, queen f3. I can go. I'm not sure how much do I need opponent's bishop on h4. I can also play queen f3. He doesn't want to play bishop c8. He doesn't like it. That's why he probably takes his time. And I hope he's taking his time and I'm not disconnected. And he goes bishop c8. Oh, he was taking. Yes, of course it's better version for me and some achievement because I went knight e5 and it was my turn to play the move. But it would have been better to... Okay, how should I continue? He doesn't really threaten knight d7. Rook fd1 can be interesting, or rook a d1. I guess this rook we should place. And hope for some e4. Maybe I could also take d takes c and then play rook d1. Yes, d takes c, b takes c, bishop c4. That looks very good for me, no? Yes, don't rush, Sam. Don't rush, it's much better position. Let's take. Let's go bishop c4. Yes, bishop d5 might work as well. Like bishop d5, bishop f4, bishop a8. I can take just bishop e5. He wants to play queen g5, bishop d5 there. And it's like... Maybe he does want to play knight c6. Now bishop d5, bishop d5, rook d5. Let's take it. And what if bishop a8? He wants to take. Well, let's take there. Let's take. And let's go b3 now. Queen f5, queen f6, game over probably. Yes, I think out of the opening I was better. Yes, let's see, some other games are going. Yes, and Alex Sagan is playing Magnus Carlsen, and Alex is probably yes, it's lost. It's lost, but was it lost all the time? And Magnus wins another game. Grishuk is playing, and Grishuk is not worse probably, but I'm not even sure who is better and what is happening. Like, and Grishuk is going rook d8 is the only and Grishuk decided to make a draw. And yes, this should be enough for a draw, I guess. He lost on time. He lost on time, though he was... Yes, what are we having? White is winning, but not the bishop. Before he can go, but he doesn't like it, probably. Arjun is playing. And Arjun drew his game against Christian Silva. What else is playing? Oh, no more games. Yes, and I'm playing... I know him. At least I think we played. Yes, let's go d5. Bishop g2 or knight f3. Let's go e5. c4. What's the move? Let's take it. I could go d4 also, like c6 is nice. Let's take it. Yes, I see. Let's play knight c6. Yes, takes, queen takes a3. And what do I play? Queen d5 do I go? Let's go queen d5. Let's force opponent some f3 move. Because knight f3, e4 I can maybe play. He goes f3. Let's start developing the rest of our pieces, like knight e7. Queen c3. Not really. For example, if I castle short side, he wants to play e4. But please, what's the problem? B3. This was his idea, obviously. Yes, but I like my position. Of course, it's not much. Okay, let's go bishop a6. Let's take with the bishop. Let's go bishop b5, for example. Bishop a6, he has this queen a3 always. And let's place bishop here. So no way I'm worse, but I'm not also sure am I better, because like how is he going to develop his pieces? Yes, I was thinking about this. So let's continue with c5 or short castle. Queen d4 is there. Rook c1 he goes. Yes, should we play? What should we do? Let's say rook b8. Stopping queen c5. Yes, knight f2. So what should I do? What should I do? Let's go rook b4. Why not? Queen c5 will in the end take this pawn. Yes, probably didn't play well, and yes, let's go check and f5, f4. Let's say check. Yes, if king e3, then f5 is my idea, and then f4. So takes, and bishop b5. As with the idea to go a6 if need be. I can also go c5 and c4. Do I need it? Yes, let's go c5, why not? Yes, my idea is to push c4. And why not c4 here? I think it's the right time for c4 ideas. d4, let's take it. Let's play a6 to protect everything. Yes, nice c3. Let's go, for example, f6. I'm probably better, but it's not much. Check. Oh, he goes there. Rook d2. I thought he wants to play knight d5, but yes, knight b5, a takes b. Then I will push c3. He goes there. Okay, rook d3. I'm ready. Oh, game slowly will end in a draw, I guess. I guess game will slowly end in a draw. But maybe I can hope to get something. But I don't think it's possible. Okay, king h5. g6. Takes. Rook g4. Yeah, somehow managed to win this end game. Yes, throughout the game I was better all the game, and in the end it was drawish in different ways. Like, yes, if I take yes, I'm anyway better, but like here I'm sure that many moves should make a draw. Yes, somehow managed to win. Yes, speed of light endgame ended in a draw. White had very strong deep pawn. Yes, Ruud Makayan game ended in a draw against Nguyen. Jose is playing and game will end in a draw. And black is winning probably. Yes, white is checking. Just king e3. Oh yes, even this is smarter, much smarter. g2 and rook somewhere. Yes, black won the game. Yes, they are also playing something. Wow, wow. So Prag didn't see it. Wow. So right now I'm following candidates tournament. Yes, I can maybe open my. Just a second. Let's see. Oh. So let's go to Lichess. Let's go to broadcast. And let's go here. So this was the position when I left it. Yes, I left. Yes, and the strongest is to take bishop h2 and go knight c5. Jump, and here queen d5, and queen e5 wins. Because king g8, there is rook g6, and then rook takes g7, queen d5, queen takes a8. Pragg went bishop f5, knight b7 is the strongest, and they are having this endgame. White is very slightly better. Yes, let's go. I apologize for being on my phone. Yes, bishop g5, a3, h3. Yes, this was played by Corona recently against Oparin. I'm not even sure how much do I threaten to take. Only 6. Yes, but now I will go f4. Yes, I'm just copying Corona's game. I very much hope that bishop g6 works in the end. Yes, because h takes g, queen takes g6, knight g7, there is rook f6, and rook f6, queen h7 works. Bishop, yes, h6 he goes, and now we should be really careful in our decisions and just checkmate opponent. Okay, wait. Bishop f7 is not working. Bishop h7 is an option to play, and I like it very much. But bishop e8, if I take h takes g, there is queen g5, queen g6, rook e8 takes. I take rook f6, takes, check, check with. So I think this just finishes the game. Bishop e8, bishop e8. He will take knight e6. Let's say. Just copying. Yes, rook f6. The problem is, but let's go knight e6. I was just copying Caruana's game. Rook f7, there is queen g6, rook f6. Yes, bishop h5 was played. Yes, let's say I'm taking there. And my opponent resigned. I think he just Fabi played queen d2 and later on took on d6. I wanted to copy him, but just very quickly I went for it. But the rest was a4, and then he places queen on b3, attacking the pawn. Right now I'm not sure how did Oparin play after queen b3. Yes. Yes, something similar happened. Queen came back to c2, and then somewhere knight g5, and then f4, f5 is coming. So black should be really careful with g6 ideas. Yes, it's a complicated position, but seems like white is better side. Here. Okay, let me check my wow. Magnus is how many pawns down? Magnus is 2 pawns down. Wow. Benjamin Bok managed to win against Magnus, and very soon I will be playing him. In St. Louis Classic round robin tournaments. Oh, Grishuk is completely winning. King d8 is coming. And then king is coming to take the pawns. And bishop takes, bishop goes back. f7 takes and king comes to e3. Yes, winning for Jose. Yes, I'm a little bit confused because I got some alert on my phone. And whom I'm playing? Denis Kadric I'm playing. Yes, very good blitz player and very good player. Yes, let's go c5. Yes, knight f3, bishop g7, bishop b5, bishop d7. Bishop c4, yes, knight c6. Yes, e6 should be probably my idea. Or knight d4. Let's go knight d4. Okay, let's go e6 and knight e7. Yes, c takes. Yes, what if I go bishop c6? So my pawn is hanging. Bishop c6. If I just play, what does he want? Wow. Wow. So I'm having so many options. Like a6, f takes c, f takes c, let's say knight a3. He takes bishop f4, he will play or what? d5, he takes d, bishop goes back. Okay, let's try d5. Yes, he takes d, bishop goes back to b3. Yes, here I can take bishop b3. I can also develop my pieces. Like knight e7 looks really good. And if bishop g5, queen e7, I'm also having very interesting move to play. Knight e7, bishop g5, what I'm going to play there? f6 maybe. Okay, let's say knight e7. Yes, my point is bishop g5. I'm ready for some f6. Knight d4, f takes g. Bishop goes, bishop takes b5. Yes, here I wanted to take the pawn. Here I wanted to take the pawn. Yes, bishop f4, rook f5, rook e1 is an option. Rook e1 most likely will play. Queen e1. Yes, queen e1 is even stronger. Let's continue with king f8. What else? Yes, I will go h5 very soon. At least I'm hoping. So bishop f4 is an option to play. Yes, but I'm also threatening a6 to play, no? a6 can be very unpleasant. Does he have g4? Yes, he does have it. Yes, he goes g4, of course. Knight d6, queen b4 is an option there to play. Knight d7, a6, a takes b, f6, bishop b5, knight e3, knight e3, bishop e3, d takes c, queen e3, queen b6, queen b6, a takes b, but there I'm not sure. I should be faster. What to do? Knight h4. Okay, I don't see anything better. Okay, let's go queen b6. I don't like it. I don't like what I have done. I don't like at all. I don't like at all. Yes, knight d4, I will take it. I will go king g7 and then rook e8. Let's take rook e8. Let's say rook e6. Let's oh no. What have I done? What have I done? I had much better position. What have I done? I was probably much better, of course, and then I allowed this. Bishop d1. It was better for me. Yes, interesting. No, what have I done? I was fine. After queen b6, I'm worse, but my opponent went knight d4 and allowed me to. Oh, it was so painful. Okay. Let's try bishop c4 move. Let's go bishop b3. Something similar Rapport played against me. Yes, if c takes, then my knight gets c3 square. And here I hope that d5 is kind of working, or not really. No, d5 isn't working. d5 is not working. Okay, then but the y5 is not. Okay, let's go a3. Let's develop the bishop somewhere on g5 or f4. Let's say bishop to... I didn't want to play knight d2, but let's play it. Yes, let's go d5. Okay, let's go c4 also. Bishop d3. Say, what if I go b4? Yes, my idea is probably to play rook b1. Yes. B takes c, knight takes, c takes b, a takes b. Yes, knight g4, he is threatening to... Yes, let's say I go queen e2. Yes, let's take with the pawn, with the knight. So what I'm blundering, rook c4, bishop takes c4, I'm fine. Queen b4 I don't think will work, at least bishop a3 and d6 is hanging. And then I will go some h3. So far I like my position. Yes, let's start with h3. Yes, let's go, let's say bishop e3, or knight a5. How should I start? Knight a5 or bishop e3? Yes, knight a5, let's say. Yes, threat is very obvious. I could also play bishop e3, but let's go knight a5. Now knight b7 and bishop a6. I'm threatening. So what will my opponent do? Yes, he went. So knight b7, he is ready to play. Bishop e3, queen b8, knight b7. So let's say we go bishop e3, we go knight d2. Yes, I could take, but yes, it was anyway strong. But my opponent in time trouble plays very well with very few seconds, so we should be really careful. So b5 is an option to play, knight c4 is an option to play. What will he do? So let's say knight c4. Yes, but knight b7 comes, no? Oh, he resigned. Yeah, I just didn't like the way I played against. After bishop takes d4, c takes d, of course, I don't have any problems. I'm probably better slightly, but then I And then he didn't see this, didn't pay enough attention to d3 pawn, and he lost it. But the way later on I played, I didn't like. Yes, and Polish fighter is probably going to make a draw, or yes, Fair Chess is thinking. Yes, what are we having? And you know, I have doubts who is better. Wow. It's winning for. Game ended in a draw. Portning is lost completely against Bok. Both players were streaming. Grishuk is, yes, I think they are going to repeat against Nguyen. Game ended in a draw. Yes, Sarana is completely winning against Gaiden Trov. Arjun is winning, but I think for Arjun it's easy, because all white can achieve is maybe bishop and knight against king, but for Arjun it's not an issue. And Arjun wins his game. And yes, I'm playing Eric Rosen. Yes, e4, c5, d6. Will he go f4? No, knight f3, knight f6. e5 takes a6. Yes, g3. What's the move here? Queen c7, I guess, or queen d6. I think it's queen d6 or queen. Probably it's queen c7. Did I play, like, I think it's e6. Yes, what about queen f4? If he plays queen f4, then we can maybe even go bishop f2, queen takes e5. Actually, it does look interesting. Queen a4, b5. Do I have it? I have, but and he goes queen a4, b5. What's the idea? Queen f4. If he plays bishop b7, I can go b5, knight b5, a takes b, queen b5. I can move my king. No, knight b5. I can start with queen e5. Then it's fine for me. So let's say b5. And here I wanted to play bishop b7. Yes, he can take on b7. I will take with the queen and then go short castle, where probably I don't have much problems. Yes, all kind of knight f7 ideas aren't working. Yes, I can at least take queen f7, knight g6 isn't working, bishop b7, queen b7, short castle is one option, and he goes probably for it. And yes, we should also castle short side. Let's see what will my opponent play. Yes, he can go bishop e3, and he goes bishop e3. I can take it easily and play knight c6. I can go bishop d6 if I want, but does it make any sense to play it? I don't think it makes any sense. Yes, and knight c6. Queen f3 he can go. Yes, takes, but here I'm probably very slightly better. Like, how should I continue? Rook c8 or knight g4, rook d8, maybe knight g4 if I play, then queen f4, rook fd8, probably fighting for the c file. Yes, if he goes rook d1, yes, h3, he understands. Okay, rook c8. Let's make useful moves. Should I push h5 or should I play h6? Yes, he goes knight e2. Let's jump with the knight, I guess, to d5. Or I don't need it. Okay, let's go h6. For now, let's see. Yes, let's go queen c4. Yes, let's attack. Yes, still his position is very safe. Yes, queen b6. What is happening now? Like, what should I do? e5, can I push, or I don't like it much? I have rook d2, you know. Yes, rook d2, let's play. I had also e5 move, but yes, he finds the best. Queen b7, what is happening? What is happening? My opponent wants to confuse me. So let's play just queen c6. Let's trade them. It confuses me, but somehow this tactical idea works. Oh! Oh no! Oh! Oh, why? Why? Oh God. I'm much better, and I decided to trade the queens just to... And here he of course blunders for the first time, knight h3, and then knight h3 comes and position is just lost. And he went rook a3 instead of rook takes a4, and I was expecting rook a4, and I played rook c3, and I... Oh no. Like, instead of having 6 points... Like, what have I done? Of course, with such a quality, you cannot even compete for any top places. You played more or less decent game, good game, and then you got winning position. Just I just even don't know how to describe this. Oh, okay. And Fabi drew his game, by the way. Yes, this is better position for white, despite black is having pair of bishops and black played g4. So queen d3 isn't working, I guess, because of just queen takes b7. Yes, engine doesn't like knight d7 much. Yes, this is good for white. a4, knight takes a4, b5, knight c5. Probably knight c3 is also an option to play. Yes, Fabi is Fabi down a pawn. h4, not the strongest. What's the strongest? We don't have access to see it. And here white is winning, but yes, but my opponent he was so smart. It's not fair. It's not fair that... So here f3 move is an option, and white is having much better position. For example, rook h4, bishop h4, a3. Bishop d4, and computers recommend short castle. Fabi goes c5, queen g3 the strongest, queen a7, queen e5, and probably both of them didn't really see king c1. Yes, white is 2 pawns up, but black is having some activity along a file, and some queen a4, rook a1 checks are there. And yes, engine shows that king c1 and white is under control and white is winning. Yes, but queen e5 was played by Vidit and game ended in a draw. What does Abbasov, Gukesh Abbasov? Because it's really interesting that Gukesh has only 1 minute and 19 seconds left. Position is much better for him. Abbasov is down a pawn, but Gukesh should also make four moves to cross time control. And will Nijat get some hopes? Yes, rook e4. Very good move. Yes, Pragg and Nepo will most likely end their game in a draw. And yes, I think Hikaru is not going to lose today. Okay, let's move here. Yes, it happens. I'm trying, and I was trying to do my best. And you know, overall, I don't play very badly. But what happened against Rosen? No words simply to describe how painful it was. Okay, I am playing. Yes, we know. We seen some of his games. FM from Poland. Yes, we shouldn't underestimate. Bishop b4. Let's see what does he want? Queen b3. Yes, I think many moves are possible. Let's go knight c6. Let's go knight c6 or yes, let's say a5. Yes, let's go a4. Let's go a3. Yeah, short castle, c5 he goes. Yes, let's go short castle, short castle. And here we should see what are we doing. Yes, b6 is a decent move to play. Yes, why not? C takes b, knight d5. Knight d5, queen c6. It takes d, queen d5, knight jumps. But where knight jumps? Okay, let's go b6. Let him. Will I take knight d5? Because knight d5, queen d5, where do we want to... Knight d5, knight d4 ideas are there. Bishop d4, queen d4. Bishop d5, knight c2. Yes, he's probably thinking about knight d5. Because knight d5, yes, he takes knight d5. But let's take it. Knight d2. Will he go knight d2? Queen a5, bishop c6. But why I allowed all this stuff? Okay, let's take it. Yes, but here I wanted to take this. What's wrong with my calculation? Yes, bishop d5, knight c2, bishop a8, knight a1. You should take on a1 and some bishop a6. I'm not better. Bishop d4, he goes. If I take queen d4, bishop a8. What does he? He wants knight c6. Yes, I should take it. Knight c6 he plays. I don't have much squares to go. Queen c3, queen d6, queen d7. Yeah, should I play queen d7? And then bishop b7? It does not really work. Queen c5, knight b4. And some move with the rook. But where exactly? Yes, takes. Let's say this. Yes, takes. And some move with the rook. Let's say rook a5. Yes, and let's say b5. I wanted to go bishop d7, but I'm having some problems. Yes, I wanted to take, but a4 in the end. Let's say takes. Let's say b4. Yes, before I'm forced to play. Yes, bishop b5, knight d5, e4, knight c3, rook b4, moving g pawn. And then threatening knight a4. Might be. Yes, I should be playing faster. So what is happening? Wow. Yes, of course, my opponent didn't deserve to lose this game, but I think I also didn't deserve previous game to win. Yes, like opening party didn't play well. Yes, but he found knight d5, and overall it was interesting game. And like here, in 100 ways, he can make a draw, but he tried. He was pushing. Yes, and black won, Yuri Kuzubov won, and Kuzubov is having already 7.5, which is something. Maybe yes, it's only 0.4. Yes, hello Angie. Yes, Nepo, Pragg and Nepo, they drew the game. Yes, Pragg was. Oh, I apologize. I apologize, dear friends. Let me take. So let's see. Do we have time? I guess we have. I will be back in a minute. Yes, I'm back. Yes, and let's start. I'm playing International Master from Spain. Let's go d4. Yes, and here what do I usually play? Let's go a3. Yes, c5, d6, d5. What will my opponent play? Yes, c5 I'm going to play d5, most likely. d6 I'm not afraid at all. d5, yes, rook c8. Let's castle short side. He wants probably to go c5. Yes, and d5 is my idea to play. Yes, knight b3 always some rook b1. I'm ready to trade this, and let's go. Let's continue with d6. I can, of course, allow my opponent to take my pawn on d5, but let's go some rook a2. Just takes. Will he take on f3? Yes, g6 he does play. Yes, let's start like what to do, how to. Should I go a4? Knight g7 he wants to play. Okay, let's say I'm playing queen e3. And I'm playing this bishop e2. Yes, let's go a4. Yes, we can try to double. Bishop d1 was my idea, kind of. Yes, he goes g5. What is this? g5. Let's attack. Bishop e4. He will play, or yes, rook b8. What if I take f takes g? Bishop f3. G takes h, for example. Bishop d1. H takes g. F takes g. Does he want to push f4 and then h takes g? Yes, he can. He can at least. Okay, let's play knight e1. Yes, he goes g4. He goes g4. So let's play some h3 or what? Knight d3, bishop e4. Knight c5 isn't. Okay, let's go g3. Let's go h4. And c5. Okay, rook a1. Bishop e2. Bishop f1. Bishop g2. Takes. Back. Rook b5. Yes, but he's knight down. I think it's much better for me. Or maybe even winning. Don't want to be very optimistic, but he doesn't. His knight does not have moves. And now I'm having very unpleasant threat of queen c6, and I'm ready to trade the queens. I will take queen g2. Knight is coming to d3, and he does have problems with. Yes, maybe. This is smart. This is smart. This is very smart. Yes, did not understand it. This is smart, which I missed, honestly. But okay, let's try to take it. Try to take the pawn. Trying to take the pawn. Yes, it's not enough anyway, yeah? But it can be enough. Because in the end, he doesn't have moves. Okay, let's say this. He doesn't have moves. Yes, again, I should be very, very careful. Yes, let's not forget what happened. Wow. I thought it's... Let's see. Did I win any game after with the black pieces or with the... No, this is second game after Rosen's game. But which game did I... Not sure. Yes, let's see whom will we play last round. Oh, I'm playing Alex Sahakian. Yes, young player from Armenia. Yes, and here what's the idea? I guess it's Queen C7 already, no? Because if you start with Queen C7, then and here E6, I guess is the move. Yes, Knight F3. Yes, Knight B3, Alex. So I can place. Yes, Knight E4 looks very interesting, but let's castle first. Bishop D3. Can I take? Takes, Bishop D2 check. Bishop E2, Knight E4. No, but here it's possible, but it's not. Takes. Bishop E2. Okay, let's go. Yes, why not Knight D5? Yes, we should be really careful. Yes, because Knight D7, Knight F6 I like somehow. Let's go for it. I can take the pawn, but I think I don't need for the time being. Because I'm already pawn up, I guess. Yes, and I have problems with my development. How I'm going to complete it, like the most straightforward way. If Queen H3, I guess I will play H6 just. I can also play Queen H5. But Queen G3 does have. Okay, H6. Rook F4. Alex goes. But what about Queen G5? Do I have this? Yes, now I'm threatening the C5, which can be unpleasant for my opponent. Yes, he probably wanted to play Rook F1 and then sacrifice on F6. I had also Knight D5 ideas. Still not sure. Yes, e5, he wants h4. Queen h5. Am I better? Yes, I think rook f6 he wants, but... Okay, let's try e5. What else? I think it's the time for e5. Yes, Alex is taking his time. h4 he's probably calculating where I should go. Queen h5, rook f6, queen h4 is there, queen h5, knight h5, rook b4 he has, and there I'm having some options. Like he went rook b4, but what about bishop e6? H4, should I be afraid of h4 or? Yes, let's say bishop d7 if I go, but he anyway wants to play. Okay, let's try h5. I don't know. Let's go h5. I should try to be faster in my decisions. Rook b7 just takes queen e3. Yes, queen h6, I don't have anything. And my point was to play... Yes, what if I just take and take there? Knight a5. Let's say I go queen c5. I take here. And what should I do now? Well, what should I do? Like queen b6. Yeah, somehow I managed to win. 8 points out of 11. Nothing, but at least... So Magnus is playing black and Magnus is winning, and yes, he just advances his pawns. And Ruud Makarian resigned, and Joe Spam is winning. And Joe Spam wins. And how is Ran doing? My teammate... Wow. What is happening? It's so... Oh no. How is Benjamin Book? He lost his game against Andrew Hong, which means that Andrew might be in top places. And Sanan Sugerov won his game. And what? Oh, and Yes, I'm very tired because I played 2 Title Tuesdays. I was checking, following the games, and the whole day I was doing chess. And yes, Dropstone David Paravian won the Title Tuesday. Jose finished second, Andrekin came third, Liam Le fourth, and Andrew Hong fifth. Yes, we didn't play well, but finished on 21st. Yes, thank you very much for being with me, and please subscribe, and some more information, more updates will follow. Thank you once again.